You may know that the Christian Education Board, which I will hereafter refer to as CE, very much wanted to hire a CE director this year, but funds were not available. Just want to let you know it really is very difficult to have a healthy long-term CE program without a paid overseer to help plan and coordinate and direct the various Christian ed programs. Our volunteer staff lacks the continuity of a permanent CE member to establish or follow up on really long-term CE goals. While Scott supports CE in every possible way he can, there are so many areas where our CE program suffers in the absence of a CE director. So, that being said, when I sat down yesterday to write this over a cup of coffee and a bowl of cookie dough, I was still unsure of what I was going to talk about. Am I supposed to talk about my spiritual journey? Am I here to speak about the value of volunteering? Am I supposed to raise awareness of the need for a CE director? Or is Priscilla counting on me to really increase our annual pledges? I don't know. So to start, I'm going to borrow from a message given once by Steve Simonson. He said, first, I will tell you what I will talk about, then I will talk about it, and then I will remind you what I just talked about. So here I go. I have decided to talk about our church as my spiritual bank. You ask how our church is like a bank. It's like my bank in that I make deposits of time and talents and treasure, and I receive benefits back, including interest, just like making withdrawals from my spiritual church bank account. First, I'll talk about the types of withdrawals I take from my NHCC bank. NHCE is North Haven Congregational Church. When I arrive on Sunday mornings, I receive lots of smiles, hugs, and friendly greetings. I'm even lucky enough to have a personally reserved seat right next to Patience Fanasi. My Sunday morning routine gives me great comfort. It helps me feel connected to my community, and it gives me a sense of belonging in our big world. Number two, as I look around the sanctuary, sometimes I get to reminisce about Sundays long ago with my family in West Hartford. When I see Ruth and Ed Dudley, who I don't think are here today, sharing the same hymnal, each holding one side of it, I think of my parents as they lovingly used to do the same thing years ago. I think of my mother when we sing her favorite hymn, Be Thou My Vision. And I think of my parents when we sing On Eagle's Wings, as those are the words on their gravestone. It's a gift to have all these reminders every week. Number three, in times of sadness, I've known exactly where to come for help. Scott is so thoughtful in the way he shares everyone's joys and concerns every week. And as I've told some people in the past, although Scott may not want to be known for this, he does perform a damn fine funeral. Number four, every September at work, I get the excitement of seeing the new sixth grader faces in the hallways of the middle school. And then for 3 years, I'm able to brag to teachers about the good things done by my Sunday school kids. Their artwork, their athletic successes, their presence on the honor rolls. If that's not enough, I still feel proud when I see them at anthem before the prom, at graduation, and moving on to college and beyond. This has really been a gift for me that just keeps on giving. Number five, when our son was younger, he was able to participate in a vibrant youth program here with regular youth group meetings, special events like skiing and game nights, and annual mission trips. Our church welcomed his friends from other churches as well, making it his favorite place to be on youth group nights, and providing him with a Christian foundation that will grow as he ages. Don't tell him I said so, but I recently noticed on his Facebook page that his religion status was changed. From what, I have no idea, but it now says Christian. These are some of the withdrawals that I take away from my relationship with the Bank of North Haven Congregational Church. Now I'll tell you about some ways that I've enjoyed making deposits to my account. Number one, I've always enjoyed serving on the CE board. I've met lots of my better friends from church on CE, had lots of laughs, done lots of good work planning for church school, Advent night, and pageant, and I've never had to fight anyone for my job because I happen to like doing the job that everyone else hates, the dreaded minutes. Number two, for years I enjoyed teaching. It was always fun to find ways to help kids see how Bible stories can still relate to life today. I'm no biblical scholar, but I tried to make my class a place where all the kids would feel safe, loved, valued, and learn a little bit every week about how to get along, how to handle life's challenges, and be good Christians. As I said earlier, this deposit has resulted in many withdrawals, including interest. Number three, Confirmation class is another way I like to give back to church. I guess I still feel young enough at heart that I like to think I can relate to the kids. As someone from Missouri who asked her youth minister to prove it, I like helping them see that there are many ways to take a spiritual journey. Number 4, I've been known to participate in Christmas pageants. Some of my leading men have included John Tiber, Greg Brenner, and Phil James. Number 5, I participated in 2 mission trips in Rhode Island and New York. It's a sacrifice of time and comforts of home, but we make lots of memories and very good friends. So looking back, I see that many of my bank deposits involve young people and lots of laughter. Those are my choices. Those are the things that are really, I consider, some of my favorite talents. And in closing, I encourage all of you to take notice of the ways in which you make withdrawals from your own church spiritual bank account. And then think about the ways in which you can continue to make frequent deposits to keep the Bank of North Haven Congregational Church healthy and solvent. Have you made a deposit today?